When people think about criminal gangs, most people probably assume they are only in larger areas such as Los Angeles, Chicago, or Denver. But you might be surprised to find out that gangs are present right here in Big Sky Country. For those who doubt a gang presence in Great Falls, the writing is on the wall, literally. "We are getting graffiti. Graffiti is popping back up," said Sergeant Jeff Beecroft of the Great Falls Police Department. There was a delay. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, we had the drive-by shootings, and we had the graffiti, and we had assaults and drugs and the intimidation and all that stuff. They were well organized. Sergeant Jeff Beecroft has been with the Great Falls Police Department for nearly 33 years and has extensive experience with gangs. He says gang activity of today is less organized and that gang members here are usually from out of state, transporting or selling drugs. Beecroft was part of a Safe Streets gang task force from 2006 to 2012. He says the group was effective before being discontinued because the FBI wanted to go in a different direction, changing the funding options and the police department's initial mission. "We were taking a lot of guys off the street that were causing a lot of problems for our community," said Beecroft. Beecroft says Montana does have its share of homegrown, fully documented gang members, many of whom are in prison. He says just because someone might be termed a wannabe gangster, doesn't make that person less dangerous. "They're still doing the crimes that gangs and gang members do," said Beecroft. "They're involved with guns. They're involved with drugs, they're involved with vandalism." At the Cascade County Sheriff's Office, the detention center has a designated gang coordinator. "I feel it's very important in keeping track of the information," said Officer Morris, the current gang coordinator. "Collecting the information, keeping track of the things going on, because that's how we get a handle on if tensions are rising, if there's something we got to look out for. Is a gang going to attempt to make a move, so the officers on the floor, we can get ahead of it?" Morris says even though he's been in the position for just a short time, he sees detention officers making a difference. "The floor officers are doing a great job of, as we say, checking the weather," said Morris. "Seeing what's going on the blocks. Is anybody talking? Is anybody making any moves?